Good morning, everyone. Coloradans are trying to come together this morning, embracing each other after a tragic day in our state.
Unfortunately, we have to report there is yet another school shooting. Resources are being offered to those people in need all day long and through the end of the week after a deadly STEM school shooting in Highlands Ranch.
Well, this morning we know the name of the young man killed in this shooting. This is 18-year-old Kendrick Castillo.
And we've learned from his LinkedIn profile he was into computer information technology. He had an internship set up, and he was set to graduate at the end of the month. And this morning, we're just thinking of his parents, who will never see him walk at graduation and never see him again. It
is a terrible tragedy for our state. We know 3 students are still in the hospital. At last word, 1 is in good condition at Sky Ridge Medical Center. 2 are in serious condition at Littleton Adventist. It's good to have you with us this morning. We're trying to report this difficult news on Wednesday, May 8th. I'm Alan Janae.
And I'm Britt Marino. Thanks for joining us on Colorado's News Channel. So here's what we know. The school is going to be closed for the rest of the week. We do know the names of the shooters, but we're not going to talk about that this morning out of respect for all the victims, because we're still waiting to learn the names of all of the victims.
Well, we still have a very active investigation. Douglas County is trying to piece together what happened leading up to that shooting.
And we also know that one of the 2 suspects, the 18-year-old, will be in court later this afternoon. Police spend time training for these very moments, and frankly, children in schools do as well. We know at this point, 1 adult and 1 juvenile made it deep into the school and started firing shots, hitting 2 different classrooms. It all happened midday yesterday.
Sheriff Spurlock credits teamwork there for an incredibly quick response, he says law officers were there in about 2 minutes engaging the gunman. There is, though, still a lot to answer.
We are going to do everything we can to investigate this to determine what happened. We are working very closely with the STEM school and the Douglas County School District on that process.
Now, there is going to be a media briefing this morning at one of the Douglas County substations at 6 o'clock, so that's coming up in just about a half hour. We will be sure to carry that live and let you know going forward if anything is developing in this investigation.
Now, the Douglas County School District is trying to come together to help those in need, the students and the staff and the community members who need support. You can help as well. Our Mackenzie O'Keefe is live outside the school in Highlands Ranch with the latest on their efforts. Good morning, Mackenzie.
Good morning, Alan. We know that the community stands strong when we're in a time of need, and we've already seen some students drop off flowers and candles here outside of this school. And that's because we know a lot of people are hurting: staff, students, and families here in Highlands Ranch. Now, yesterday after that shooting, we saw an emotional reunion. A lot of students were able to go to a nearby rec center, meet up with family and friends after this tragic situation. Today, the Douglas County School District will be doing what they can to provide support and a safe place for kids, their families, and staff to really grieve and talk through this tragedy. A crisis center will be open today. That's at the St. Andrew United Methodist Church here in Highlands Ranch. That will consist of a crisis team and community partners to be on hand. They'll help anyone who comes in there, and they want parents to know they'll have age-appropriate support and resources. The Douglas County School Superintendent did release a statement overnight that said in part, quote, "As parents, you are the very best support system in meeting your child's needs. You can provide the best explanation that fits with your values and beliefs, knowing that other parents may share this information with their children, and informal discussions may take place between students." Now, along with parents talking to their students about this situation, again, they'll have a crisis team set up at a nearby church, also here at the school, and that's really to provide as much resource and support as they can. We'll also have information on how the community can help out through donations. We'll have that coming up at 6 o'clock. We're live here in Douglas County. Mackenzie O'Keefe covering Colorado First.
So many people want to help, so thank you, Mackenzie. And this morning, we're trying to focus on the heroes responsible for keeping our children and all the teachers safe at the STEM school in Highlands Ranch. And that includes all the brave bus drivers who went to the scene of the shooting to pick up the